Next up is women's singles, and it means that there'll be a first ever medal for Spain with Carolina Marin, but will it be gold or silver? Women's doubles will follow that in the last final of the day, the men's doubles. Well, looking at the women's singles draw, and Karen Schnazer of Germany making sure that it was a fifth consecutive championships where Germany medalled in the women's singles. That really is quite a record. Plus, for Bayrak, first ever medal for Turkey in the bottom half of the draw. Thea Madsen, the 19-year-old student, coming through when the seeded players were scattered. 5 seeds lost in the third round of the women's singles. Most notable, Kirsty Gilmore, the number 2 seed from Scotland. Losing out to Ushka Bayrak. So here come the women's singles finalists, led out by the number 1 seed, the left-handed Carolina Marin of Spain. And the diminutive figure of Thea Madsen. She's only 1.60 meters. Well, who would have thought prior to these championships that we'd be talking about Thea Madsen on finals day? So, pick a little of Sweden, the service judge, Francois Maston of France, the umpire. Well, Thea Madsen was chatting to me yesterday after her semi-final victory over Ushka Bayrak. Well, she did that yesterday. I like to receive. Her opponent's chosen which end to start. Don't understand that at all. That's what I should have asked her when we were chatting yesterday. Carolina Marin, 20 years of age, born in Andalusia in Spain, but now lives in Madrid. Number 11 on the world ranking. She has been as high as 10, so just down from her highest ever. Prior to this year, 1 semi-final. That was the German Grand Prix Gold. Former European junior champion, won the gold medal in 2011. Beat Beatriz Corrales in an all-Spanish final. So her results so far to get through to this final, well, she had a bye in the first round, and in the semi-final, as you can see, she beat Karen Schnazer. That really is a great record for Germany, isn't it? 5th consecutive championships where Germany have medalled in the women's singles. Stephanie Stoyeva, a highly talented youngster from Bulgaria, in the quarter-final stage, but as you can see, all of her matches in 2 straight games. So she has been in tremendous form. Her opponents, unseeded, Thea Madsen, born in Gentofte in Copenhagen, 68 in the world ranking, down 1 place this week, but she'll go shooting up after reaching the final here at the European Championships. This her 4th ever final. She has never, as yet, won a title. Well, she's going to be playing for Denmark in the Uber Cup finals next month in Delhi. And prior to this, well, she's had 2 finals already this year. Portuguese international, and a couple of weeks ago, the Finnish international. Those 2 finals, with one back in 2012, the Denmark international as a 17-year-old, when she came through the qualifying. Now just look at that series of results. All 5 matches in 2 straight games. The longest match, 31 minutes. That was in the 3rd round against the number 8 seed, Petya Nedelcheva, 4 times a quarter-finalist in the women's singles, Nedelcheva. So that pretty good indeed. Well, Denmark and Tina Bown has won the European title for the last 2 championships. First of all as Tina Rasmussen 4 years ago, and then Tina Bown 2 years ago. So can this youngster keep the Danish flag going on top of the podium of the women's singles? Well, as I was saying, our umpire and service judge a great honour for the court officials to officiate a final at the European Championships. Well, this is the first meeting between these 2 players, so no previous form to go by. You thought there was a big difference between the men's singles finalists. Even bigger difference on the world ranking between the women's singles finalists. So the #1 seed, Carolina Marin from Spain, getting the women's singles final underway. And Thea Madsen, 19-year-old student. Yeah, she was telling me that Team Denmark had helped her get an extra year to complete her studies, and spending 4 years studying rather than 3. And that's about to come to an end. She's got her exams the end of next month. Oh, she's a very quick athlete, is the Dane. Not the tallest, as I say, 1.60 meters. All the pressure on this lady. That's nice. Oh, the big yell, commonplace with Carolina Marin after she wins a rally. Quarter-finalists at last year's World Championships. Marin losing out in 3 games to the eventual gold medalist, Rachna Internon. Well, if you were with us yesterday for the semi-finals, I was talking about this young lady, Madsen, and how reminiscent she was to me of former World Championship silver medalist Cheng Xiaoqie from Taipei. I mentioned that to her yesterday, and she said, oh, well, Cheng Xiaoqie is one of my favourite players. Oh, there you go. Style has influenced Madsen. Speaks very, very good English, does Madsen, with an English accent. Quite remarkable. Yeah. Well, she's quick, is Madsen. But I do think that when Marin is commanding the rallies and dictating the pace, that's how she likes to play. So as far as the Dane is concerned, she's got to stop her doing that. So instead of just being prepared to retrieve, the young Dane has got to take more initiative in the rallies. That's very, very well constructed rally from the left-hander. Former recipient of the Badminton Europe Best Young Player of 2012, Marin. That's well in fact, the whole development pathway implemented by Badminton Europe, very impressive indeed. European Under-17 Championships, Under-19 training camps for the up-and-coming youngsters, pulling resources from all over Europe, awards for the most promising players and best players, all encourage the player development. It's very, very good indeed. So too is the development of the youngsters in Denmark, I have to say. Whole crop of youngsters coming up. Kenneth Jonassen, Danish coach, was telling me all about it yesterday, and he said the youngsters that are going to go to the Thomas and Huber Cup finals, the women, are all products of that development programme. And with shots like that from Madsen, well, you can see all the hard work is paying off. That is glorious control on the net shot. Oh, it's just wide. Fernando Rivas, Spanish coach, he's done very well with Spanish development as well, badminton-wise. Oh, that's going wide.
6-10.
That's a very, very good rally. Five-point advantage at the mid-game interval. I think that may have been going wide, but when you're in a position like that to make the kill, you might as well play it. Yeah. Good round the head smash from Madsen. Her main coach, Per-Henrik Krona, who's originally from Sweden, and the main coach for the development of the young Danish players. Not actually here in Kazan, and I understand Krona doesn't fly anywhere, doesn't like aeroplanes, so unless he can travel by road, train or boat, he doesn't go. Yeah, too flat. Didn't get the shuttle over Marin's head. Yeah, that's a couple now. I wonder if that was a specific tactic from her coach, Jesper Larsen, to round the head, play the straight smash down her opponent's backhand side, of course. Two can play at that game. Smash down the backhand side, look for the straight reply. Very, very difficult to defend on the backhand and play cross-court. Certainly from out wide, has gone wide of the singles court.
15-8.
Well, she's beginning to look for the straight one from round the head. Marin, good awareness. Madsen's going to have to mix it up a little bit more. Yeah, there's the straight one again. My goodness, the yells are getting louder and louder. Well, I suppose it's a blessing she doesn't actually yell during the rally as Azarenka or Sharapova do in tennis. I'm not sure I'm a fan of these yelling and grunting after every rally, certainly after a great rally. I think it's very acceptable. But not after every rally. Yeah, that's mixed up well. What a good rally. Well, no doubt in my mind, the Spaniard getting the better of the front court area, controlling the net play. Yeah, just you see that, her right ankle. I wonder if she hurt herself there. She looked to be in pain afterwards, but no dramatics, just quietly getting on with the next rally. And game point opportunities have arrived already, just 12 minutes of play. No, it was a nice idea. Opening game to the #1 seed, Carolina Marin, 21-9. That's a lovely, lovely net shot. 14 minutes for game #1, and the scoreline of 21-9. Well, she was very impressive in that opening game, was Carolina Marin. Just 20 years of age. It's only a year older than her opponent, but already made her mark in world terms. Bronze medalist at the World Junior Championships of 2011. Quarter-finalist of the World Championships last year at senior level, of course. It really is the dawning of a new age as far as women's singles is concerned in Europe. Top two players for the last generation, Tina Baun and Juliana Schenk of Germany. Tina Baun of Denmark, both retired within the last 12 months. New opportunities for new players, new talent emerging. It's a very, very exciting time, I think, for European women's singles. A lot of very, very talented youngsters like these two contesting the final. Yeah. Well, Madsen was a beaten finalist at the national championships earlier this year. National competition results don't count towards world rankings or in the statistics that I give you about number of tournament finals. Lost out in the final of the national championships to 16-year-old Mia Blickfeldt. There you are. Huge amount of talent coming through in the women's singles from Denmark. Lena Kiertsfeldt as well. She was a quarter-finalist here. Yeah. Smash down Madsen's backhand side. Desperately trying, as you can see, to play the cross-court shot. But it's virtually impossible if you're defending a good smash. Yeah, that's good. Lovely. Good skill. Yeah. She's a real little fighter on court, is Thea Madsen. Yeah, found the back line. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of her on the World Tour, Madsen, after she's finished her studies. It's gone long. Yeah. Marin's got to be careful from this near side of the court, the drift. Taking the shuttle and making the shuttle fly faster, going towards that far end, which means that her clears. Just got to take a little bit of pace off or give the shuttle a little more height. Oh, it's called wide. Oh, just raises her hand in apology. Obviously, the yell of delight perceived, or could be perceived, as trying to influence the line judge. Just wide. Oh, this is very, very interesting now. Yeah, a whole style of just running everything down, working opponents. Well, puts them under pressure with her style, and of course Marin is under severe pressure anyway because she's the overwhelming favourite. At the start of the week, everybody was saying, well, only European player. It really challenges the top Asian players. Yeah, umpire. Yeah, just having a word, and rightly so. François Meston, or France, just having a word and saying you're taking far too long in between rallies, and he's right. Yeah, nice slice, and a 4-point advantage to Thea Madsen at the mid-game interval of game number 2. Yeah, there's the round the head slice. Rather than going for the power play round the head, she's much, much more success with the softer shot, the slice. So on a run of 4 straight points from 7-all. It's gone wide. Well. And the pressure is getting to Carolina Marin. She wants the shuttle changed. I don't think Madsen agrees. Umpire is making the decision. Yeah, a little sign of frustration there from the left-hander. Bangs the shuttle back to her opponent. Yep, there it is. Well, this is 6 straight points now. It's a good rally. Oh my goodness. Well, she'd done all the hard work, had Marin. That's the one that did the damage, and she should have made more of that. It was a golden opportunity, and a real sign to me of the nerves that she must be feeling. That took courage, though. Having just made an error on the forehand, attempted kill from the net. Very next rally makes it count. That is courageous. An awful lot of players would have just played the little block, but no, she went for it again. Yeah, she's a feisty character. Well, this could be, I'm thinking ahead and jumping ahead of myself, but this could be one of the biggest upsets, not just of these championships, European Championships, of any European Championships. Who on earth would have thought, prior to the event getting underway, that we could be talking about Thea Madsen, European champion? Well, it's not happened yet. Strong possibility. We could go to 3 games, though. Missed it. Well, she's somehow going to have to get control of her nerves. Marin in the deciding game, assuming it does go to a decider, which it looks highly probable it will. Oh, super. Well, I told you Madsen was quick. Well, I think Madsen is right. Marin asking if she can tail down. The umpire allowing it, and Madsen staying on court and saying to the umpire, no, 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 come on. And she's absolutely right. Play is supposed to be continuous. And the umpire has actually warned Marin about time wasting earlier on in this game, so to then allow her to tail down seems a contradiction in terms. Oh, good defence. Taken. Well, these yells, I think, are a little unnecessary. And, from my opinion, a little bit irritating. Well, the error from the #1 seed means that Thea Madsen now has 7 opportunities to send this match to a third and deciding game. It's gone wide. Yeah, once again, very much taking her time. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, great skill. Held the shot, having addressed it early. Held it to the last moment, playing it deep into court. And it is indeed 1 game apiece in the women's singles final. 21-14, the scoreline of game #2 in favour of this lady, Thea Madsen. A little over 33 minutes, and it's all square. 1 game apiece. the Spanish coach using all of his allotted time. Anna Thea Madsen was back on court about 30 seconds ago, eager to get on with it. So, third and deciding game. A game to decide who gets gold and who gets silver. Oh, my goodness. Well, she was putting those away with ease in the opening game. Burden of expectation that goes with being the number one seed. Well, they're talking in tennis, aren't they, about curbing the grunts of female players. As I said in the second game, at least it doesn't happen during the rally. But to yell with delight like that when we're only 4 points into the deciding game, when it's your opponent has hit an error, well, we're all entitled to our opinions, but I personally don't particularly like it. Oh, it's a great smash. Yeah, now you see, if you hit a great shot like that, yeah, celebrate. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, it was clever. Just long. Now, what's she complaining about there? Yep, that was just long. Great call by the line judge. That's wide. Yeah, he looks quietly confident, doesn't he? Jesper Larsen. Oh, we're going to have a yellow card here. For wasting time, I guess. Yeah, well, she's on thin ice because she's fiddling about still, not getting ready. Oh, my goodness, good dive. Not only did she do well with the dive, she got up so quickly. But to no avail. Yeah, well played by Marin. I'm a huge fan of her badminton capabilities, but this yelling is getting more and more irritating. Yeah, well played. Yeah, very well taken. Yeah, Coach Arribas is pleased too. Good judgment. Yeah, do I sense a shift in momentum? It's only 4 straight points. Good flick serve. Yeah, you see now, 2 rallies ago, she hit a wonderful shot. No squeal of delight afterwards. And yet when her opponent makes an error, huge yell. Oh, that's lovely. What a great disguise on the net shot there from Madsen. Yeah, good rally. Yeah, it's well in. 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval. And 8 of the last 9 points gained to Carolina Marin. Well, can she hold her nerves together? Is this enough of an advantage in the deciding game for the #1 seed, Carolina Marin? Yeah, it's good length, good control. So she's hitting with the drift. And the first 3 or 4 rallies after the change of ends, all was absolutely vital. You either keep yourself going, the momentum going if you're in the lead, or the opposite is true. Your opponent gathers momentum, the belief that they're at the better end to finish the match. Well, 10 of the last 11 points now to Marin. Super. She's a hugely talented badminton player. Of that, there is no doubt at all. Well, 13 of 14 points now. From 3-5 down. Carolina Marin has stepped up to the plate, and she is producing. Now a 10-point advantage. Good backhand. Well, they can see the finishing line, the Spanish coaches. Extraordinary. 15 of 16 points. Oh, dramatically it's changed. And 3 points away from the gold medal. Well, this is absolutely extraordinary. No, in fact, she's played a lot better ever since she got that yellow card. No, maybe that annoyed her, and maybe she's channeled her anger and aggression in the right direction. (17 of the last 18 points, and now match points, gold medal points galore. Oh, it's well saved. Too little, too late. But very nice that it didn't end on that complete run. 6. Third time lucky, third time of asking, and the gold medal, the realization, the tears of joy. 21-8 in the deciding game. She came as the favorite, and she has delivered. Well, she's got a piece of paper out of her pocket. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Picture of a loved one, or I don't know. Well, a first ever medal for Spain at the European Championships at senior level, and it happens to be the gold. The celebrations can begin for Carolina Marin. 21-9, 14-21, 21-8 in the deciding game in a match lasting 51 minutes. And that run of 17 of 18 points played from 3-5 down, that obviously was the crucial phase of the match. Well, that victory by Carolina Marin, obviously very emotional at the end, and it does mean that it will be no clean sweep for Denmark